Hey everybody, my name's Aaron Sternke. Welcome to the Artist House Pro Tools tutorial. I'm going to be taking you guys through some of the basics of learning how to operate the most popular digital audio workstation out there, which is, of course, Digidesign's Pro Tools. You've probably heard of Pro Tools before, not sure how much you know about it, but I'm going to show you that it's a really easy program and a great program to use, and that really anyone can afford it and anyone can learn how to use it. It's a really user-friendly program, very intuitive, and I'm going to have you recording by the end of this tutorial here. So, to start off, the first thing you have to know about Pro Tools, it's made by a company called Digidesign, as I mentioned, and there's a whole bunch of information on their website, which is digidesign.com. The first thing you have to know, though, about Pro Tools is that it comes in two main versions. Pro Tools HD and Pro Tools LE. Now, Pro Tools HD is, of course, HD stands for high definition, and that is, of course, the full-featured Pro Tools that you've maybe seen in large recording studios if you've ever been in there, and it's, as I said before, by far the most popular platform for recording digitally in the studio. And the thing about HD that makes it different from LE, as well as different from other recording programs such as Nuendo and Cubase, Logic, and Sonar, some of these other programs, is that Pro Tools HD has dedicated cards. They're physical cards that you put actually in your computer, and they do the processing of the audio on those cards. So you don't have to have a super powerful computer in order to run Pro Tools, which is really cool. They take the load off of the computer and they do the processing. They help process the plugins, and they help you with the track count, and they help you with latency, and they just help the program to run really, really smoothly. And that's really what Pro Tools, I think one of the big things about Pro Tools that separates it is that it is so stable. It's a rock solid platform. And certainly with HD, especially with these cards, you can actually use multiple cards. Like a standard setup for a large studio is a HD3 system, which means that it has 3 of those cards in there. Each one of those cards is effectively like a 900 megahertz processor. So once you start stacking those up, you can see that it can add up to a very powerful system. Now, for Pro Tools HD, just to get started, you're looking at, for an interface, for one card, and for the software, you're looking at about $10,000. And most of us don't have that kind of money. Certainly I don't have that kind of money. And so for people like me, and possibly you out there, Digidesign has come up with a version of Pro Tools for us, an affordable version called Pro Tools LE. Now, LE stands for Limited Edition or Light Edition. And really, essentially, when LE first came out, they had a lot of features that were stripped away, and it wasn't really considered a professional platform. But they've started, as computers have gotten more and more powerful, they've started adding features, and whereas nowadays, LE is just as professional as any other program out there, Nuendo or any of these programs. It has a few limitations. There's a few differences between HD and LE, but across both systems, you can open up an LE session in an HD on an HD system, and vice versa as well. So you can that's the cool thing about it, is I can go to a large studio and record drums or basic tracks or whatever, come back to my place and open it up in my LE rig, and everything's where it should be. So LE is a much more affordable option, and I'm going to take you through some of the available interfaces that are out there for LE. And as you'll see, there's an interface for every budget.